So we talked about yesterday on the show, Trump did this rally and said about JD Vance, who's running for Senate in Ohio, that he kissed Trump's ass to get Trump's endorsement. Weird moment. JD Vance is having this, Trump and him are doing an event together to help JD Vance get more support. JD Vance has flipped his view completely on Trump. Previously, he said he might be America's Hitler. And now he's like, oh, Trump's the best because he needed his endorsement or wanted his endorsement in this Ohio race. And so then Trump gets up on stage and says the quiet part out loud that JD Vance did and is kissing the butt of Trump for the support of his MAGA cult. So here is that moment. And then we'll look at Tim Ryan. Because we covered this on the show yesterday, but then the new part that I'm adding on to is that Tim Ryan, who is running against JD Vance, got to respond to this, and I liked his response.
JD is kissing my ass. He wants my support.
And then here is Tim Ryan responding to that very effectively.
That rally took place almost literally in your backyard. You want to respond?
Yeah, well, he's been humiliated. I think Ohio does not want an ass kisser. Ohioans want an ass kicker. And JD Vance sucked up to Peter Thiel. He got $15 million for his primary campaign, sucked up to Mitch McConnell, got $30 million, sucked up to Trump. He came in for the event, sucked up to DeSantis. He came in. He's looking for rescue squad, and it's not going to be enough to save him in Ohio because Ohio wants a fighter.
Good stuff. They want a fighter. Or an ass kicker, not an ass kisser. I like that kind of, turn of phrase. And I do like Tim Ryan in this race, of course, a lot more than Vance. I think Ryan has a good way of communicating liberal policies without being branded as, radical, progressive or something, which is so often used effectively as a tool against Democratic candidates in states like Ohio. So to take a look a little bit at this race, because we really are rooting for Tim Ryan, the polling, it is tight. This is what you call a toss up. So this is from 538. You can see as of now, Ryan is up. Tim Ryan, the Democrat, is up by 0.5. Ooh, 0.5%. So it's 44.1% is Vance, and Ryan has 44.7%. Which is crazy. So I guess that's because of the rounding, it gets to 0.5%. And wow, very, very close. It's wild that someone like JD Vance could even be in the race at this point. To me, he's just presenting no platform. But of course, that's so many of these right-wing candidates. And you wish that we were in a country where someone clearly as far more qualified and far more able to present a coherent vision for the future of America, being Tim Ryan, would be crushing, demolishing, smushing, okay, I'll stop, JD Vance. But no. And JD Vance so clearly doesn't have any morals, any principles, because he was previously saying he could not stand Trump and that Trump might be America's Hitler. Guys, think about yourself. If you thought that about someone, could you, within a few years, be like, hey, he's the best ever, best president in history. I'm so proud to get his endorsement. No, you would have some moral backbone and be like, I can't do that. I care more about being consistent in some way, than getting the support of this man. JD Vance doesn't have that. And hopefully Tim Ryan will prevail in this race.